In children's movies, murders tend not to be shown on the screen as much as they're just implied. Notice how the filmmakers still manage to convey strong emotions in the scene without the need to show the death occurring.
Scar! Brother, help me!
Long live the king.
In horror films, two methods are typically used to show death. The first method utilizes suspense and tension to build up the scene and convey the emotion. The second method relies heavily upon blood and gore in films such as the Saw series, but we felt those were too graphic to include in this video.
Anybody here? Danny? Danny boy? Danny?
We noticed the comedy genre also utilized two different methods, depending on the type of comedy film. The first method, shown in the next clip, utilizes a comedic dialogue combined with dramatic violent scenes.
Jews. Bravery.
Shit my pants if I
was you. Teddy fucking Williams knocks it out of the park. Fenway Park on his feet for Teddy. Fucking ball game. He went yard on that one onto fucking Lansdowne Street. You.
The second method utilized by the comedy genre relies on more pure traditional comedy. This is accomplished by presenting the death itself as if it were a one-liner joke.
My appreciation.
Oh, this looks nice. What is it, eh?
Open it up.
Shit. Oh, man.
Remember the gator that got your hand? I got his head.
Jump! Jump!
Western films generally portray murders in the same way. They utilize a tough guy attitude, emphasizing the manliness of both the murderer and oftentimes the victim. They also regularly involve more dialogue prior to the murder occurring. These trends are shown in the next clips.
fella owns this shithole. You fat man. Speak up.
I own this establishment. Bought it from Greeley for $1,000.
You better clear out of there.
Yes, sir. Just hold it right there. Hold it!
We noticed a similar trend in the sci-fi genre to the one we found in the horror genre, being that gore and tension were used to show murders depending on the type of film. The method relying upon gore is shown in the first clip, where gore and shock value are used to portray the murder and to emotionally involve the audience.
Oh, God!
No, don't touch it! Don't touch it!
The second clip shows the use of tension built through developed relationships and battle scenes to portray murder. Viewers grow closer to the characters throughout the film, so they feel more tension through the events leading up to the murder. We feel that the gore method best fits movies in which extraterrestrial life comes to Earth, something that's inherently shocking to us on Earth. The tension method makes more sense when the film takes place elsewhere in the universe, where the events are normal for those involved.
The thriller genre consistently relies on the use of suspense to get viewers emotionally involved in the scene. The viewer knows that the deaths are inevitable in the film, but is unsure of when and how the murder will take place. Take note that gore can also be used here in addition to the suspense. When looking at drama films, we decided to specifically narrow our focus to crime dramas, such as Crash that we watched in class. This subgenre relies heavily upon the viewer's relationship with heavily detailed characters and their relationships with other characters. Take note of the tendency to regain viewers' attention prior to the murder through rising action and suspense.
Hit him! Curbside gang, putos! I lit that asshole up, man! Right! Oh, dude. Is it bad? Fuck. Wait, let me see. Fuck, dude. It's bad. You know what? But I've seen guys way worse make it. Dude, what are you fucking doing? Dude, hold up. Do that to me, dude. Stay right there. Stay the fuck down. Stay down. I need to put pressure on your wound. Where the fuck is